into the ring.
A little bit with no tag, the Mario. Hope the controller holds up. I've kept it pretty much the same as it was at this last weekend Surge, so assuming it hasn't been jostled too aggressively, I think it'll keep working, but something I'll be having to figure out later on how to get it consistently where I want. Read your message in just a sec, Clay. I want to focus on not getting shambled. Yeah, I know shield's a really interesting option. Like, though, definitely good. Combo, true combo. Get a little cheeky with it. Yeah, Pro GCC for that play primarily. Oh, I meant that air dodge on stage and attacking the die here. I don't want to jump on top. Wow, I think it's because I was facing away that it didn't on hit decent crawl kick in the air. This. Got him. Yo, what's up, Timbit? The game was Sam was super close. Was really surprised. Thought you would watch him. He went on to beat Anathema 3 in game 5. I mean, he's really good. The big thing was there were certain areas where he was less optimized, but his game sense and the way he understands, and he still has really good confirms. And I don't think it's not like he hadn't played at all. Like, I'm sure he still stayed playing to some degree, especially in more recent times. So I think that helped him a lot. I wasn't expecting to watch him. When I fought him, I was like, if my hands work, I can win. If not, they'll lose. And they kept up just fine. And I, you know, was able to clutch it up. But there were some habits of his that I was looking out for. But I mean, it's also like, I think he brought some stuff to the table that no other Peach Fault has done. And I think that's really... That's kind of what makes him so good, is that it's not just like crazy, you know, turn up zero to death nonsense, but he's still very fast and efficient at what he was going to do. Like, the way he was, like, punishing zombies out of shield game, or a zombie shield pressure game with out of shield is actually, like, ridiculous how good it was. Like, his nair usage just super efficient. I have the V1. I have the original Pro GC that they released on the first like batch of it, and I have had it disconnect quite a few times actually. To my understanding, it is the cords issue on mine, or like the connecting port. I think it's the cord from what I've been told. I've currently had 3 different cords for it. I got my first one, and then after a couple months, that went bad. And I got a second one from them that I just ordered outright. And that actually ended up going bad not too long after as well, when I was at the Ludwig tournament, the Invitational they did last year. And then I hit up Handheld Legends, and they were like, oh, yeah, sorry, our production has been a lot, you know, it's been harder to maintain really high-quality production with the volume we're having. We're working on getting some new, like, kind of a new production method. We're gonna send you a new one, and it'll be tested by us. And I was like, okay, cool. And they sent me a new one, and that was after Ludwig, so like November-ish of last year. And that worked literally until this last Saturday, like, you know, 3 days ago or whatever, where it finally disconnected on me. I was at a local, and it started disconnecting randomly in the beginning, and I ended up having to use a friend of mine's Procon who was there to try and, you know, to finish that tournament. I was like, well, this is not good. I'm really worried about, like, how am I gonna do this Cirque event on Sunday? Because, like, Procon it's different enough, right? You've got some additional delay because it's wireless, and then it's like, well, I don't want to fucking... You know, it's got snapback and all that shit. It's just like a headache. So I was like, I got home and I was testing it. And I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do exactly, but I was testing my Procons, my regular ones, because I have a snapback modified one that's kind of meh, because it eats weaker inputs. And that's one of the reasons that I went to the Procon, or the Pro GCC, was just because I could not find someone who could work on Procon snapback, like, consistently without having to constantly be, like, corrected and shit. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try my second Pro GCC cord, the one I had that fucked up at Ludwig's. So I tried it, and I got it plugged in, and then it just worked. Like, I did like our first to 5 that night online, the night before Cirque. It worked, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna unplug this at all, because normally I would unplug my adapter, or I would unplug the USB-C cord, from the thing, and, like, kind of wrap it up separately, and just plug it in every time, because I'll calibrate it and all that shit. And then it just worked, so I left it plugged in all the time, and I would keep it very careful to not try and jostle where it connects. And then it worked during Cirque, and that's how I've left it since, so it's been a couple days. Yo, Spin, thanks for the 64-month resub. God damn. Thanks, Vapor. But I was talking to someone, and they said that if one of the ways you can circumvent this is if you hardwire, what potentially damage my Pro GCC? They said if you could potentially hardwire your cord, and that could fix it. And that's something you can do through soldering. So I'm going to talk to someone about that. There's a capacitor that's in there as well, but I don't think that's exactly what my issue is. Component kills are picking that's a problem, but when you willingly, yes, I am a 6 snipes hero monster. Not the actual issue. It's not the cord itself, but the capture and the minus button. Those accidentally get pressed while you're shaking the controller. Those 2 buttons shouldn't have the issue. Well, I want to keep minus because that's how I can calibrate my sticks. Because sometimes like it gets a little wonky or something, and this makes sure that my sticks are always well calibrated. Because when you plug it in, you know, if you hold minus, it puts it into calibration mode, and you just rotate your sticks about 10 times, and then press it, and it does it. I don't like that. But yeah, it definitely seems like there's a couple different issues that go in for it. But yeah, I'm kind of taking it as it comes. But it's working right now, so that's good. What's weird is that it feels like the disconnect thing you mentioned, like when it started fucking up at my tournament Saturday, it was like I tried to reset it, I tried on multiple adapters. I literally was like, what is anything I can do? You know, I tried plugging in really firmly, all that, and it just kept disconnecting. And it would do it really aggressively. Like, if you go on my Twitter, there's actually a video of me talking about it. You can see me, like, plug it in, and then it, like, turns on briefly, and then it turns off. Like, in the bottom left corner, because I'm on the settings thing. That was a good parry. Agreed. Oh, I could have done that better. I think I just need to go into the fair. Oh no, I overshot it. Let the memory to make the minus button smaller. That's why you use to put on the minus button to calibrate it. Interesting. Are you sure that's the actual issue? Because if that was the case, why would that make it, after it starts disconnecting one time, make it so drastically inconsistent? Like, how are those being pressed, you know? Is it like where I'm plugging in the cord? And if that's the case, then like, why did me just swapping the cord to my older one make it work perfectly consistent so far? When this also had issues. Sorry, I'm very like... I don't know everything about controller modding, so I like that. To give off leave it. Nice. Good job. Leaving it in the adapter and wrapping it up. No, I don't. I'm not leaving it in the adapter. I leave. So it's a two-way cord, right? On the side that plugs into the controller, it is a USB-C, like how you would plug in a regular Procon, right? And on the other end, it's a GameCube controller cord, right? Because that's where it plugs into the adapter. When I was done playing, what I would do is I would unplug it from the adapter, and I would leave it plugged into the USB-C port. So it was like, you know, the controller was like plugged in permanently. And what I would do is instead of like, I wouldn't wrap it up or anything. I would literally like set it kind of almost standing up in my bag. This is a purple, it's not gonna kill. Oh, it was a blue. Oh my god, I'm dumb. I did not trust myself. I saw it and I was like, no, I think it like reorganized. Like, that's not gonna work. Yeah, I might have to kill there. Oh my god, I literally see that game so bad. But I would just set it down and I'd pick it up and I'd try not to move it. I also brought my own adapter. I didn't do any third-party bullshit. No release, so you have to touch your mod. Yeah, so Handheld has not responded to me. I probably need to message him about it because I responded to one of the tweets. That mod apparently is only if you're getting that specific issue. From what I've experienced, that issue is not replicatable. Mine was 100% replicatable. So I'm moving your controller. It was a design issue. Gotcha. Actually crazy. I mean, yeah, he's got kill power, but it's a lot of, like, he's got hard-hitting smash attacks if you hit the right spot, but it's definitely a me thing. I mean, I had to kill there, and I literally just didn't trust myself, or trust the visual indicator, so, like, it got rearranged because I thought it would at the last second, and I wasn't paying close enough attention. Because, like, you can tell what Pikmin you grab with, and in most cases it's accurate after you've landed the grab. I was just like, no, I think it didn't do it this time. I'll go get DI out. This Mario feels really like, I don't want to say I'm not threatened, but it's like, it feels so, I don't know, expected. There's times where he's definitely getting away with stuff, because I'm like, he won't do it again, but he will. But it's like, I just know what he wants to do. Yeah, I really don't need to get greedy over there. Thanks, man. I'll definitely give that a look. Wow. One of them's never on it decent, but it's so hard at most spacings. I really shouldn't. I think I could just go for like an aerial or something where I really want to be cheeky with it. You jump right into it. That's really a thing he does. Okay. And the problem is I keep being like spaced away, so I'm barely getting clipped by it. And that's like, if I do that, I need to recognize that better, because that's only working because he's it's far away, and then he has the additional pullback of that F smash. But chill on the smash attack, my friend. Yeah, I was too slow there. Better whistle. Remember, Mario has to go for certain items. Very straightforward. If you deny him like any cheeky like, gimps, right? It's either back air or it's a smash tag. Okay. NoTag has shown that he's clearly a smash tag enthusiast. You have to punish them hard for that. Be like, your character is fundamentally limited. Hit my up point, that's so weird. Oh, fucking smashed my god. God damn. I'm so mad because like that read that I had works. I'm just like slightly too slow. Look at it. Well, what is this? Stop. I don't know what I was going for with that. My man was swinging like, I'm gonna kill you. Cut. Dude is out for blood. He said, pop, pop, pop. It's so stupid to punish that. Keep it simple. Pull back. I'm not even like, I can tell that I'm still not assuming he's literally looking to kill, because like when I was in that situation, like I thought maybe like an up smash. I didn't think forward smash, but I definitely wasn't like, I'm at kill percent, what's he gonna do? Smash attack, right? Like I just spent all that time saying how he is doing one fucking thing, and then I didn't even think about it. But I didn't even like think about how my kill percent. I need to watch out for this. I was just so wrapped up in my own world. Oh my! I love it when people give me that shit. That was so bad. But it was worth it. My hands were getting sluggish there for a second. Started fucking up like crazy. You don't want to probably try and come under me and do something. I want that. I'm trying to get rid of him. I can't believe that's actually working. Like that was hitting me from that distance. That's crazy. The girls went in there though. I was pretty proud of them there. Like you can just be such a fucking menace. It's it's not even about like big kills, big hits. It's just constant disruption until you put them in such a spot where you either know what they're gonna do, or you eventually whittle them down and then like they overcommit hard to something. And he definitely wants to kill him, so he's looking out for that. But I was doing a good job of not making it too easy. Because when you have 3, you can really just boom, boom, boom. And you throw them in the right spot, or you follow up with actual pressure, not side beat pressure after, you can like deter them from trying to kill them without getting punished. Or you can whistle them back. I said he's gonna do 2 more. Hopefully we can find some other practice quickly. What the fuck was that combo? Bro, hit me and it carried me the other way. Okay. That was partly my fault though. I mean, like, you can't let those things happen, right? Because once again, right, like it wasn't a true combo. It was a sequence of things, which means it's so avoidable and it should be avoided. Actually. Alright. I'm at the percent where he's like smash tag for the play now. Look at him. I had to really thread that because if I went too early with that dare, like it would put me in a terrible spot. I literally do not understand why he does that. He had me. He beat my ass in the beginning. I had to like really slow it down, get away from him, kind of reset. But I don't know, keep him out low. Final hitbox on it is so big. We can go a little faster, I think. You can definitely pick a better option there with your hot. Fuck. I think. I'm surprised not go for Smash Tire. But, yeah, he probably changed it up a little bit. Lame. That quite good, the attach was hilarious. We're gonna play Wrath. Sonics didn't spawn. I'm loving the way my gameplay's feeling lately, though. Like even at Cirque yesterday, or not yesterday, but 2 days ago. Like when I lost the Hyper Kirby and Goblin, it was like, okay, I was just really slow, and I was kind of frustrated by it, right? More so Goblin than Hyper Kirby, because I was definitely running out of fucking juice by that point. I was exhausted. But you know, gameplay wise, like, okay, these are little things that I can improve, or I just need to play faster. I need to not let him get away with stuff, not buffer stuff. But overall, my gameplay felt very confident and solid. And there was no salt, there was no tilt. Granted, I did not fight any tilt inducers. You know, there was no beast mode Pauls out there or anything like that. No, and so I think that definitely contributed to it. But gameplay wise, it felt very solid. Like every set I won, it was just 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, or 2-0. They're just cutting through people. And that was really nice. Shouldn't get too close. Oh, what the fuck? Off the left side. That's the most important thing. Yep, that's fine. I wanted to get cheeky with it. I was like, maybe he'll run it this time, but I gotta remember that something like F build is even out of. God, we got too many punching up. So bad for Sonic, I don't know how you do it. I years there all the time in static manual.